Was
Oh, no, he's there.
Yes,
Yeah, he
I
should.
shared it.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yes, so I was doing it. Okay. Right.
So where is your date? When
really
close?
Mhm.
1 minute.
This one.
One.
Mhm.
Yeah. So see, one is blank. O7 is what? O7 is blank.
No, no, that too, I have
Oh,
clicked it by
okay.
mistake, so that's.
Okay. Okay. So your
Mhm.
date format is probably not correct.
Mhm.
Acha, your date is coming correctly, right? Okay. 1 minute.
Mhm. See,
Remove.
this all came, na?
Okay. Remove that
Mhm.
O7.
Yes. What is happening?
Backspace.
My backspace does not work.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Comma.
Okay, so comma. Now it would be
Double
inverted
inverted
commas.
comma. Y.
Y,
That's it.
right? Then I enter.
Ah.
Oh, that was not coming. Okay, done. Thank you. Okay,
So,
done.
huh. So where is your
Mhm.
list of brands here? Original?
Yes,
I asked you to show a list of brands here, na? Why is your list
yes,
not
this one.
showing?
This one, no.
Hmm.
Yes, see list of values, items, laptop, desktop,
No,
mobile.
not like that, Baba.
The, uh, okay, I did not get you. Then.
Let me share.
Mhm.
So what should happen is, oh, I'm not sharing, na?
No, yes.
See, this is the expectation. When I click on this cell, I will get a list like this. I can choose LG. When I click on this, I will get a list of brands, laptop or desktop, or it's too small. So I can choose what, let's say, mobile of LG, right? Then next one can be Apple, item can be laptop. So the price will come, quantity one. So automatically rest of this will get calculated.
Oh, okay.
That is the expectation.
Okay. Okay. So can you just show it to me once?
Yeah. So this is the data validation.
Mhm. Yes.
You have forgotten data validation. So we went there and we did the list from another Excel sheet. You can pick up the values.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Raj, you followed this?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Um, okay. So going back to our date. So date is now clear. So in this way,
Yes.
you can check somebody's age, somebody's years of service, like when he joined and how old he's in the organization, how long he's working in the organization. You can check in this way. And there
Oh,
is a formula called concatenate. So with
yes.
concatenate, what can you do? You can combine them into one place. So you can say concatenate this, comma, this, comma, this, comma, this, comma, this, comma, this. So you will get it in one place. So you might want to put some space here so it will look better in the beginning and at the end. 20 years.
We can do it while we are giving the commas also, right?
Yes, you can give it while giving the commas also. So it depends
Oh,
on how you want it.
okay.
So it will look proper.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Next, let's look at a formula where you have to find out how many days are there between two dates. Okay, working days, or often when you are doing some kind of planning for resources, how many days they are going to be working and things like that. You need to know how many working days and things like that. So let's say you have today and let's say we put 1st of October and we put today's date. So you have something called as work day. So work day is starting from this date to this date. How many work days are there?
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now the format is a bit different actually.
Okay, just one thing. How can it be
No,
10,590?
it won't be. It will be a
That,
difference.
that's what.
So it will be work day. It actually returns the serial number. So from that serial number, you have to convert it into a date basically. So if you see how it will work, I'll show you how it works and then it will be clearer for you. So suppose I go to weekdays, start date is this. So my start date is this date,
Okay.
end date,
And that will be the 31.
huh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and
Mm-hmm.
holiday is nothing. So it will return the serial number of the date before or after a specified number of days. So from that, we'll have to calculate the days date actually. So
From where they are getting this number,
actually,
10,500?
yes, what happens internally within Excel, it stores a date as a number internally, and then it converts it based on the format that you have desired. So for that, you will have to then convert this into date.
Okay, so they have not taken the slash in between. That's why it's come.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Acha.
Now, in case certain cases, uh, 1 minute. Let me just check this. Why it is not coming? Suppose we have a holiday. So the holidays can be separated out to say how many holidays the person has taken, or the normal weekdays and all that. So accordingly, that date will get adjusted. Okay.
Okay.
Now at
One
any,
date will be minus.
yes, one date or more than one date can also be there. Like Durga Puja, 3 days chutti, and
Mm-hmm.
Gandhi Jayanti, all in October. So you can have multiple days. And over here, when you're doing this, let's try to figure it out why it is coming this way. Returns the serial number. So at any point of time, if you are stuck here, you can click on this help on this function.
Okay.
So Microsoft's help will open up with this particular formula being displayed along with a sample to show how it should be there. See this, it describes the workday formula, workday function, and it gives you a sample also, start date, days, and oh, days is number of days that they are talking about actually. So here we'll have to just change this to number of days. So instead of this, in 30 days time or in the next 31 days, what is it going to be? And based on that, it will show you the corresponding date. Hmm.
To change that format.
So in 31 days, if you are talking about, let's say, 31 working days. So after 31 days, it will be 16/11,
Okay.
16 November. So
Mm-hmm.
22, say 5 days, 5 working days, and one chutti. And based on that, it will give you the end date.
So from 1 to 31st, right?
Hmm.
With 5 holidays.
No, 1st October
Mm-hmm.
and 31 working days.
Yes. Okay.
31 working days, not 31st October, 31 working days.
Okay. Acha.
So that's why you are getting in a month, you will get, let's say 22 or 23 21 working days up to end of October. and then
Mm-hmm.
another 2 weeks you will get 8 days, 9 days.
Mm-hmm.
So that takes you to 16th.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try another one. Let's say uh, from 1st of January, in the next, if I have some project going on for 200 days, when will it end? So we can say work day this for 200 days and then change the format to date. So it will end on 7th of October. And if you have some holidays, so like you can say 26th January is a holiday, 15th October is a holiday, 15th August. So yesterday was, let's say, Lakshmi Puja, 30th is a holiday. So now these holidays you can remove by coming here, putting a comma and referencing these three.
So 3 days got minus.
Correct.
Third slot is for holidays only.
Correct. And you can give as many holidays as you want.
Yes.
Now this formula assumes working days of Saturday and Sunday as holidays. Okay. Now
Okay.
in some geographies, like in Middle East or in Bangladesh, you don't have Saturday, Sunday as holidays. You have Friday and Saturday, or Thursday and Friday as holidays, right? So in that case, you will use the formula workdays INTL, that is international.
International.
In case of international, everything will remain the same. So you again start from first only. Then number of days is again 200. Only difference here is you will get to choose what is your weekend. If you don't put anything, by default it is Saturday, Sunday. Otherwise, if you
Mhm.
want to remove Friday, Saturday, or you want to remove Sunday only, or you want to remove Saturday, Sunday, then you can do it. Or Sunday, Monday, or Saturday. Uh, what are the combination with Saturday? Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, right? So you can do Friday, Saturday also. So if you do Friday, Saturday, then that will be calculated, and then your these can be the same holidays. Yesterday was Friday, so that will be anyways it's a weekend, so that won't get calculated. So one extra day.
Mhm.
Oh, that day will not count because it's on 8th of October. One of those days was probably Saturday, 15th
Okay.
August or 26th January.
How many formulas are there in Excel?
Lots.
No, uncountable.
No, it's not uncountable. It's limited, but lots.
Mhm.
All right. Uh, so I think dates we have pretty much done. This way here you can go and look at the formulas also, the logical ones that we have done, if and all that, text related ones that we have done. Try them out. If you have any problems, let me know. More you try, more issues you may have. So that will give you, days to practice and come up with your questions also. And these are additional ones which are, not so very frequently used unless it is for some statistical purpose, engineering purpose. So those are required technical knowledge of those respective domains also. Otherwise it doesn't make sense. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So next we will see some more formulas here. Now tell me, suppose I have an amount here. I have a number here. If I want to do a uh, individual multiplication and total, I want a grand total of the all the multiplied by the units and the quantity into amount. So how will we do it?
Okay. So just on the third column, we will put the uh, like put a heading of total,
Hmm.
and then we will do equal to product, and then we will select the A12 and then B12, and then we will drag and drop it, and then we
Okay.
will drag the total and then click on auto sum, and the total will come up.
Okay. So that's one way of doing it, right? I'll show
Mhm.
you a shorter way of doing it in case you just want the grand total. What you can do is you can just go and say sum product.
Okay.
Okay. So suppose I do sum product here. Array and then this, and I say enter. So it will give me the gross total.
Okay.
You can verify it also. So suppose like you were saying, you can do a product. You are saying this, right?
Right. Then auto sum.
Total will be the same.
Mhm.
If you want the rows total, then you have to do it this way. If you are not concerned about the rows total, but you just want the gross product, then you can do it the other way.
Okay. It's a shorter way.
Yes. Just give me a minute. Okay, done.
Yes.
All right. Now let's say we have a Raj, you there?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm there.
Okay. We have brand and we have items. Okay. So brand is, let's say, LG, Samsung, Apple, Sony, and items is, let's say, mobile, AC, laptop, TV. Now I can do a so far we were doing a total based on the amount on the we would do sum and it will add up all the cell values and put it there, right? So what we
Okay.
can also do is we can put a conditional sum, that is sum if a certain condition is fulfilled. What is that condition? You have to give a criteria. Okay, so let's say I want from here, I want only LG values and I want the sum from here. See LG, there is only 1000, only one. Suppose this LG, Apple I change to LG. Now see the total also changes here
Okay.
because now I have
But
two
LG.
LG lines.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Got it?
Mhm. Yes.
If I change the condition from LG to, let's say, Apple, the total will also change. And then suppose I do sum if on the item, then this is the range. I want AC and sum of these 3000. Clear?
Yeah.
Similarly, we have something called as count if. So count if will count how many values are there in the range and the criteria. Suppose I do this and I give a criteria. It will show me how many values are more than 5000.
Okay.
Values greater than 5000. Now here we are using one criteria. If required, we can use more than one criteria also. For example, I can use, in this case, the range will come first and I want to use more than one criteria. So I want to use, let's say, Samsung and AC. Oh, sorry. Criteria range is AC will come from here. This is the range. And then another criteria. So criteria range 2 will come from here. LG. And then this will be, let's say, Samsung.
This
So now,
FX part gives a clear picture more than
yes,
typing on the Excel
yes,
sheet.
yes,
Becomes a bit confusing.
correct. It's very easy to see from the FX part.
Yes, that's one.
So here in this case, we are using more than one criteria. We are saying Samsung AC. So now if I change the value here, Samsung AC, there is only one. Suppose I change this also to AC. Still, this will not change because I have said Samsung AC, right? This is Sony AC now. So if I now say Samsung AC, then the value will change to 85,000 plus 3,000, 88,885.
Mm.
Now I will show you another document. I will send this over to you. Keep it with you. This is good in whenever you want to refer to some formulas, some things that you want to use. This comes with some examples also. So when you open it, ensure your macros is enabled. We go to function index first. Okay. And when I come here, I can click on this sort. So based on the sort, I have different examples here. Okay. So whichever one I want to see, suppose I want to split the first name, phone name like we did that day. So you click on split phone name, first name, surname, click on view, and you will go to the sheet that has the example. Okay. To go back, click on index. If you want to see the date like we were doing today, the date calculation, age calculation, click on view. So years lived, how many months, how many days. This is with the dated if. The other option here is by subtracting like we were doing date minus date. Here they are dividing it by 365.25 to take care of the leap year. Got it? Next,
So
if
basically a summary about all that.
yes, all the functions, most
Mhm.
common functions. I'll not say all the functions. Let's say you want to look at count if, the one that we did just now. Click on view,
Mhm.
you'll be taken to count if. So you have these example: item, brakes, tires, date, cost, how many brake shoes have been bought. So you can do a count if from here of brakes. How many more than 1,000? How many more than 100? All right. So let's say you want to see day or day, date value. All these examples are given here.
Mm-hmm. Enormous values.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have this email to you guys.
I would like to know two things: the V lookup and the H lookup part,
Yeah,
because
we'll
we
come to
need
that.
that
We'll come to that.
in our work. Okay.
Um, some, I think more or less we have done all of them. Uh, let's take a look at VLOOKUP. Okay. Mm, let's say we have the name of a city and that average temperatures in each month. Jan, Feb, March, April, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai. All right. Now I want someone will write the name of the city. This city's in the month of January, I want the temperature. So for that, we'll use VLOOKUP. The way VLOOKUP works is, first one is lookup value. Lookup what? For which city? Kolkata. What is the table array? That is where the values are there. Values are here. Column index. That means which column value. There are 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 columns. Which column value do I want? I want it for January.
January. Yes.
So that means column number 2. And range lookup means, do I want an exact value or a nearby value? So if I want an exact, I will say false. What happened? Lookup B29. Oh, this is not from C. It should be from B because that city cell has been left out, na? That's why. See, 7. Now let's take it a bit further. Let's say I want it for March, again for Kolkata. I want it for March. So I'll say VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP what? Kolkata. From where? From here without the header. Huh? Remember, without the header, comma. And with which column index? March is 1, 2, 3, 4. And exact match. So the value should match exactly. Understood?
Acha. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
So let's change the city now. You guys can tell me.
Mhm.
So I want it in April, let's say. So what will my VLOOKUP be?
First, we will select the Mumbai,
Okay.
then the entire one except the header.
Without, yes. Then
Yes, and then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. And
Then
if,
false.
yes, even if you don't put false,
It
system
will
will
take up
automatically
automatically.
default is false.
Okay. And what does true mean if there is?
True means it's close by. For example, if I say April here, or let's say I say Kolkata here. Okay. If it is exact, it will say not available.
Mm,
If I say, if I now make this as true, it will look up the nearest one. It will do an
8.
alphabetic sort, and based on the data,
How come 8 came?
yeah, because Chennai is there, na? So if you do a sorting based on, see, before, if I do an alphabetic sort, Kolkata, before it can go to Kolkata, Kolkata is there. Alphabetically, Delhi is there. So it will give you the nearest number,
Mm,
which is incorrect, right? So that's why
yes,
we use it as true.
exact value.
Hmm. False rather.
So the basic is only the one that we need to find out, that one stays at first.
Correct. Correct.
Then the entire array and then the
Hmm.
column number.
Hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Raj, you okay with this?
Yes, yes, yes.
You want to try something here on the my screen? You can tell me. Let's say I do Bangalore and I want it for Feb. So what will it be?
We can select it, the whole 5 values.
No, we look
We
up
look up
first. Then
mm,
what will be my first value? Look up what?
uh, for the temperature,
No, here it will be Bangalore because that is the value I
Bangalore.
am going to look up. Look up from where?
Okay.
From this table. Okay. And what is the column number for February?
1, 2,
D.
3.
3. I have to say the number. Okay, column number.
Okay. Okay.
And then I say yes.
What just happened here?
Bengaluru B20 B32. Look up what? Column number 3. Huh. Okay. So it
Okay.
got me February 14. Clear?
Yes.
Now, this January, February, March that we are doing, we are every time manually choosing the column number. Correct. Now, that can be a bit uncomfortable if you have a very long list.
Yes,
Or number
that.
of columns can be very big, right? So in that case, it's not always possible to count. So the alternative is you can do something called as a find or match. We call it a match. So what match will do is match will look up January from where, from this list, and it will tell exact match. It will give you the column number.
So it works for the header part,
Yes,
so that we don't need to go inside.
correct. We don't need to do it manually. We are counting the column now manually, right? So you don't need to count it manually. Same way, let me show you one more time. I am using match. Look up what March, from where, from this list to what exact match. There is one difference from what we did. Can you tell me what is that?
Previous one we did not use the header, but for this one we are using the header.
What else? There is some other difference. Can you spot it?
We are not using the full array.
Mhm. We are using the header row, but there is something else which is different. Look at the column index number.
2.
But in our match, it came as 1.
Yes.
Why the difference? Because when we looked at this, our column was including the city. So that's why it was 1 behind. So 1 plus this Jan became 2, February became 3. But when I'm counting from the header, Jan becomes 1, February becomes 2. Are you
Right.
following?
Yes.
If I start count from here, this is column number 1, this is column number 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And if I count from here, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4.
Okay.
So when I'm doing this match, if I want 2 here, what do I have to do? I have to increase it by 1. Isn't it?
Yes.
Raj, you followed
Yes.
the
So
logic?
now suppose we have a long data of 50,000 something. Okay,
Rows,
and I have
rows,
filter. Sorry.
rows or columns.
Uh, so
Columns, so you can't have so many.
yes. So this is the way a normal report.
Yes.
We have 50,000 serial number wise. So I've
Okay.
just filtered out a few data. Suppose 5-6,000 I've filtered out, and I have cut and pasted to another sheet. Now later on I realized that there is a problem and I need to fit those datas into the exact lines they were in. Will that be possible by VLOOKUP?
If the column number is unique, you can.
Unique.
So yeah, so suppose this was 1, and if I want to do a VLOOKUP.
Yes, these all things are given.
Yes.
And in between that, I have sorted
Yes.
out 5-6,000 data and then separated in different sheet. But I need those data in that exact serial number so that the report becomes the normal one.
Yeah. So now see, this what we were doing as manually, this column number 2, I will do it automatically. How? I will go VLOOKUP what? Kolkata. From where? From this. Which column number? We had column number, right? So in place of column number, I will do match. Match what? Match this. From where? From this. So, and then it is exact match. And then I will do +1, comma, false, means exact match. So again, I get my net result as 7. Now, if I change this January to March, you will see this will automatically get updated. Because now this March column number, it is changing on its own based on the value. If I change it to April, you will find value should change to what value should come for Kolkata in April?
That 21.
That is what the system got also. Followed?
Mm-hmm.
No, didn't follow. Try this.
It has to be always false, right?
Yes.
By default.
Mm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, kindly show that once again, please.
Which one?
This last part.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the, you see my on my screen, I have the formula here.
Mm-hmm.
So look up what? Look up this B29.
Kolkata. Kolkata.
Table array is what? B23 to
The full one.
F27.
Mm-hmm.
Now in place of column index, I'm putting match.
Mm-hmm.
Match what? Again, this one, April. This is C29.
Mm-hmm.
From C22 to F22.
Mm-hmm.
C22 to F22.
22.
And 0 means it's an exact match.
Yes. Acha. Okay.
Raj followed.
Okay.
Please try it out on your laptop.
Yes. Transformation. What?
Are you done?
Just doing it.
Okay.
The table array means the entire table, right?
Correct.
Mhm. Uh, it's, it's not coming up.
You want to share?
Mhm. Okay. It's coming. You cannot share screen while the other participant is sharing.
Stop. Hmm.
So I was doing it equal to VLOOKUP. Then I selected Kolkata. Then I
No,
selected the
double click.
entire array.
1 minute. Go to value, error. Huh.
Yes.
Double click on that. Double click on it.
Double. Yes.
Hmm.
Mhm.
We look up. We
First I
look
select
up. Wait. We look up what? Where did you write the value? Press
the
escape. Press escape.
escape. Done.
Okay. Now on cell E7, write Kolkata.
E7.
Hmm. Write Kolkata.
Mhm.
And in the next cell F7, write whichever month you are looking for. F. Yeah. Which month you are looking for? March. No. MAR. It should match with what is there in your list above. Huh. Go to value. Hmm. Double click. Now first look up what? So after the bracket, click there, point to E7. After the bracket, click on E7. Yes, comma. So first you have to give lookup what? Okay. Then A2 to A5, comma. Hmm. Over there, put match. Remove that. Remove that. No, comma match. A5, comma F5, comma match. Huh. Then within bracket, match what? Match March. So click on March here. No. F7. Hmm. Comma from where? From C2 to C5. C, not E. Huh. No. Go to, no. Wrong. That should be F7. change C2 to F7. No, no, no. Then in place of E2, make it C2 after that. Comma. First put comma. C2. C2 to C5. No, not C2. Sorry, sorry. C1, right? It should be C1. C1 to F1. And remove that E5. Unless your formula format is correct, the result will not come. False, make it, remove that false, or leave that false. Wait. After comma F1, put one comma. Comma. F1. After that, put a comma. Any problem? Adinil? Hello.
Yes,
You're having issues there.
little bit of connectivity issues.
Okay.
So I was saying, shall I press the enter?
No, not yet. The formula is not yet done. Match F1, comma.
F7.
No. F7, that is fine. C1 to F1, comma.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Mm-hmm.
put 0 there.
Put a 0. Done.
Close the
Exact
bracket.
match.
Exact match.
Okay, but I have already written
No,
false there.
no. False is for the VLOOKUP. For match, you need exact or less than.
Oh, acha, okay, yes, I do remember.
So
Close the
choose
bracket.
exact match, comma, close the bracket.
Done.
+1,
+1,
comma.
comma.
Now choose exact match.
Mm-hmm.
And press enter.
Yes.
It's not so tough, but you
Mm.
have to be very patient and the formula has to be correct. Your formula
Yes.
format. So what you can do is, like I showed you in 2 steps. First I did a match. First I did VLOOKUP, then I did match, then I combined VLOOKUP and match.
Mm-hmm.
So when you try it, you also please do it in 2 steps first. Once you
Okay.
become comfortable with match, then you try
Mm-hmm.
the next one. Now you do
Acha.
another one here, right? Mumbai below Kolkata. Below Kolkata. Mumbai, do APR. Now find out. Put a comma. Don't forget commas. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Then we will give the match, right?
hmm. You can double click also. It will come. You don't have to type everything.
Okay. Acha. Match with
Not there. APR.
lookup. Lookup value will be,
Hmm.
lookup array will be this from January
Yes.
to April.
Correct. Comma.
Yes. Sorry. Done.
Hmm. Comma.
0. Bracket close. +1,
Hmm. Comma.
comma. Then exact match.
Hmm.
Then bracket close, right?
Hmm.
Close. Enter. Yes.
No. Mumbai April should have 20 should have come, na?
Oh, yes. Where is the
Go to
mistake then?
16. Go to 16.
E8 here, then the whole array, then match, then F8, that is April, comma, C1 to F1.
And comma after +1, na, that false is missing.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now it's okay?
Hmm.
Still 16.
Oh, go back to
Mm-hmm.
16. Click on 16.
Yes.
Mumbai APR. Oh, you have a blank column here. This column B, delete this column B. See?
Oh, okay. for that.
So what was happening? Because it is blank, it was going to the previous one,
Acha,
which is
understood.
16. That's why it was showing
Hmm.
16. So followed.
Yes.
Yes.
So shall we stop here today then? Please practice. Hmm?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Uh, shall we do the class tomorrow or next week? Because you need to practice. Without practice,
Anything you say?
Next week would be fine.
Mm.
even I think, because otherwise, just doing the class will not help. And even if you do the class, if you are practicing, it's okay. It will be helpful. But if you can practice and then we do the class, it will be better. What I will do is I'll share the recording of this. I will share that Excel sheet with all those examples. Please go through those. Okay. Whatever we have done
Mm-hmm.
in class, go through that exercise file, also Excel file, so that you are
Okay.
able to try out those. If you have any doubts, then we can meet. We'll meet in the next class, and then we'll do it next week. Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
If you have any issues, if
Yeah.
you find any problems, email, and then we can rectify also. If required, we can.
Okay.
All right. Please
Okay.
do that previous
Okay.
one, last week's that initial one, substring, left, right, all of that. If we look up, match, all of these, please try out.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Thank you.
Get well, Raj.